Crick Zenify, and today we are here for the face-off of the finalist of 2024, the match between Kolkata Knight Riders and Sunrisers Hyderabad, the first time in this season. So we want to know about more of the things like venue and all the stats. I would head over to Arunesh Bhai here, please.
So yeah, talking about this high voltage encounter, this was the same encounter that happened in IPL 2024 finals, and these two are the high intensity teams whenever they face off each other because both have a great batting lineup and the mixed balance of bowling as well in their ranks. So talking about some stats, they like SRH and KKR have played 28 matches against each other, where KKR has enjoyed the battle as they won 19 matches and SRH has only won 9. So at this venue where the match is being played at Eden Gardens, also KKR has enjoyed the advantage, overall advantage, as they have won 7 out of 10 games and SRH has won only 3. So, talking about the pitch conditions, this ground usually favored spin in the first few years, but in the later part, it just became a batting paradise for teams to come here and just chase the score down because teams winning the toss here often choose to bowl first because of the simple reason that chasing is better in recently here. As coming to the stats, chasing team have won 43 games, and the first batting team has won 35 games here. So last year as well, we saw high voltage encounter between KKR and Punjab Kings, where the history was created as Punjab Kings chased 261 here itself. And from 2020, there has been 11 games between SRH and KKR, and KKR has another dominated that as well as they have won 9 out of them. So these are some stats that are favoring KKR at the moment, and I feel in today's match also they will dish out a dry surface for SRH because of the simple reason that SRH batters usually go very hard from the beginning itself. And for KKR, I will expect one change in the lineup as I will expect Moin Ali to come in place of Spencer Johnson to bolster their spin attack, as which is already a threat for other teams as well because they have two mystery spinners in the ranks of Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti. And Varun Chakravarti recently troubled Travis Head as well in Champions Trophy as well. So I'll expect a high voltage encounter here. And average score in this Eden Gardens batting first is usually 163, but the trends always show some variation here. As in 2019, also it was above 190, and last year as well in Eden Gardens, the average score was 198. So we can expect the scores to be high, but at the same time, the surface will matter because the team has to assess the conditions after all.
Such a nice assessment of the current situations of both the squad. As we see that both the teams are coming from a loss. One team were against DC, the SRH lost against DC, a pretty one-sided encounter, I would say. And another one, KKR is coming from a loss against MI, which was also another one-sided encounter. I want to know more from Sagar how well SRH will be prepared for the spin attack that Arunesh Bhai talked about, that KKR having spin attack of Sunil Narayan, Varun Chakravarti, and Moin Ali if he plays. So how well SRH will be prepared as they encountered Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav against DC, but Kuldeep Yadav came as a victorious in that battle. So what are the preparations and things for SRH?
I think here, if you look at stats, the stats are in favor of SRH because especially Henrik Larsson, his numbers against Sunil Narayan hasn't gotten him out. He's played him in 5 innings, and in all the 5 innings, he hasn't gotten him out. While he has scored at a strike rate of about 130 or 140 or something. And when you look at Henrik Larsson against Varun Chakravarti, he's got him out only once, and his strike rate again remains around 140 something. So if you look at those stats, so I think Henrik Larsson is the best way to counter the spin duo of KKR. And apart from that, when it comes to the preparation aspect, I think it's just the basic thing in cricket that assess the pitch and then play. And I think today SRH's batting will come good because with Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma being there and even Ishan Kishan over there, I don't think we might see a failure again like we saw in the last two matches. So it would be a more better batting performance from them is what I can say. And most importantly, I think the youngster whom our Crick Zenify team had talked about before the start of the IPL, that is Aniket Verma. So I think he's done really well. So I think he will definitely continue with the form going ahead. And I think one weak link, because I think most of us thought that the way SRH had bought their bowlers in the auction with the likes of Mohammad Shami, Harshal Patel, and then Pat Cummins there, Adam Zampa, with all these bowlers, we thought that they have done a really good job in terms of bowling, but none of them have been in great form recently. So I think one of the aspects that SRH has to focus on is their bowling, because even though they score 260, 270, still they end up conceding about 230 or 240 runs. So I don't think that is the right way to go forward. So somewhere they have to focus a lot on their bowling. And definitely, I think as an impact player, Adam Zampa should play uh, because KKR is also a pitch, because on odd days it does favor spinners as well. So I think Adam Zampa must play, and I think it will be a good performance from SRH as compared to their previous two matches.
Thank you so much, Sagar Bhai. I want to carry forward this thing with Naveen Bhai also. As we know that SRH having a dominant batting side, and KKR is having a typical out of form batting side, I would say. And also with the SRH that in the last match they failed to perform uh, with the team. Still, they scored 190 runs. So let's talk about their approach and what are the changes that. You are expecting in any of the playing 11s? I would like to have playing 11s from you for both the teams.
Yeah, they should play the same 11 because we need to stick on what the playing 11 that they used in the previous matches because we need to back the players and their ability. For example, talking about Jishan Ansari, he done a tremendous job for the respective team which he played for him. So it's looking so better than Zampa in the recent past two games that Zampa played out. Most of the teams take on Zampa to the core, right? So that's why SRH approach is like a hit or miss. There's a difference between slogging and attacking cricket. They are keep on slogging every balls, so they might get ended up like 30 for 3, 40 for 4 in the power play itself. So they need to stick on the conditions. Conditions are really king. So even if you talk about Eden Garden conditions, what if they gave true pitches like evenly bounced like pace and spin, they will might end up in a losing side. Talking about KKR, they have Spencer Johnson as a boost, but in the recent past three games, he's not lived up to the expectations that he put against Australia in the Champions Trophy. Travis had always find some of the tough times when he faced against the left-arm seamers. So I think Johnson might get him in the early stages. And Quinton de Kock having a scratchy stats against Quinton de Kock having scratchy stats in Eden Gardens itself. He scored around just 69 in 7 innings, which is too bad in these conditions. And Varun Chakravarti having the best stats against SRH, picking 22 wickets in 16 games, which is enormous record. So I think Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narine will crumble the SRH batters for sure, but Clausen will blast him for sure. And KKR openers need to step in. Like uh, in the last game itself, they ended up in 30 for 3, 40 for 3, which is too bad. Angrish Raghuvanshi is looking too good, promising, scoring 20, 30 in ease. Even KKR need to play some intelligent cricket instead of slogging every balls like Sunil Narayan did against Trent Bolt, which he already having a bad record against Trent Bolt. So Quinton de Kock and Sunil Narayan need to take some time and score some runs against SRH because SRH already struggling with the bowling lineup itself. They look so prominent in the paper, on paper, but when it comes to the performance, even Shami looks slightly rusty after coming back into the injury. So I think KKR slightly having the edge. But if Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head gets the big start, Saraj will dash KKR for fun.
Definitely, they are one of the most explosive opening partnerships in the IPL 2025. I want to know from Arunesh Bhai, as Naveen Bhai and Sagar Bhai also said that SRH having an out of form bowling lineup. So do with KKR batting lineup. So who do you think will win in this battle? Because both the teams having quite a weak point in different areas, like KKR in batting and SRH in bowling. So what are your takes about the matchups that Naveen Bhai provided?
Yeah, the matchups were great. So first of all, as you mentioned, both have been struggling in different departments. But I feel since this is an home advantage for KKR, KKR's bowling firstly will come good, and their batting will counter the weak bowling of SRH. Somewhat weak because although SRH have got some quality bowlers in their lineup, but all have been not in a good form. All of them have not been in a good form. As you mentioned that Cummins and Shami are struggling to pick wickets early on. And then Adam Zampa is also not picking the crucial wickets that he used to pick. So all in all, there may be a home advantage for KKR, and KKR's batting lineup will counter the bowling lineup of SRH. As there is a start as well, like Andre Russell, the giant from KKR, enjoys this home ground of Kolkata very much in both bowling and batting. In batting, he has scored with a strike rate of 192 and an healthy average of 35 plus in this particular ground. And in bowling, he has taken 40 wickets in 39 innings. So that tells you that his favorite home ground is Kolkata, and he will definitely come good today. And Sunil Narayan is also the leading wicket taker here in the Eden Gardens, and he also enjoys batting. As once I remember that KKR scored 105 in 6 overs, in which Sunil Narayan scored blistering 14 ball 50. So he will definitely be itching to bat that way. And I'll pick KKR in today's game, and I'll hope that Venkatesh Iyer will finally come good at this ground and at this match.
Okay, so that's a really good analysis. I want to come to Sagar Bhai. For the talking of the youngsters, as you mentioned, Aniket Verma, as we all, Craig Zanify has also talked about him. Another youngster comes from SRH, Zishan Ansari, who picked 3 wickets against the match with DC. And what will you say about him? Both the youngsters from SRH.
Yeah, I think SRH again, just like how Mumbai Indians has created that culture of finding the right talent from the domestic circuit. I think SRH has been successful in doing that. Even the past year, we had Nitish Kumar Reddy coming from their team, and this year we have got again two more youngsters in the form of Zishan Ansari and Aniket Verma. So I think this it is good for the IPL as well, and it is good for our Indian cricket team as well, because the talent pool every year because of the IPL it goes on increasing. And I think the way Aniket Verma handled the pressure in the previous match against Delhi Capitals, because once the top order got out, I think nobody expected that SRH would even cross 140 odd or something. But the way Aniket Verma held the crease and the way he played some of his shots, it was really nice to look. And even talking about Zishan Ansari, I think the domestic league that he played for, he was the highest wicket taker there. Uh, so, I think the way he bowls is also, very orthodox kind of a leg spinner action as well. So, yeah, a great positive for Indian cricket. And another youngster which I am looking forward to in today's match is from KKR, it would be Ankrish Raghuvanshi, because he has been that consistent player for KKR, even though KKR did win their two matches, and the one that they won. In all these three matches, Raghuvanshi was very consistent. He was scoring those 20s and 30s to keep the, to get KKR to a respectable total as well. So, yeah, I think youngsters have been doing well in this year's IPL.
Yes, lots of good news is for Indian cricket team as many of the youngsters are performing really well and contributing with their potentials. I want to again ask Sagar just to pick two key players from Sunrisers Hyderabad that you think will be performing today and will be important for the win of SRH in this match.
One from bowling, I would say Mohammad Shami because this is his domestic state that he plays for West Bengal. So he would obviously know the pitch very well. So I think he holds the key for SRH in terms of bowling. And when it comes to batting, I would pick Travis Head because he is a person who has that revenge kind of mindset in his mind, and he failed in both the occasions against SRH in the playoffs last year. So he would definitely be wanting to score against KKR. So my picks are Travis Head and Mohammad Shami.
Okay, so Travis Head and Mohammad Shami from SRH. I want to go to Arunish Bhai. KKR having advantage over SRH from last few encounters. They are winning many of the matches which happened between them. Who would you think will continue this legacy? I want two key players from you also from the KKR side.
Yeah, from the KKR side, I definitely expect Venkatesh Iyer to come good this time because he just is too good a player to miss out for this long. And he enjoys batting in Eden Gardens as well. So he'll definitely come good. And from the bowling front, I'll pick Varun Chakravarti today because he's in the form of his life right now, as we have seen in Champions Trophy as well. And he has the variations under his back, so he'll definitely be a great asset for today's game.
Okay, so Arunish Bhai has picked Venkatesh Iyer and Varun Chakravarti from KKR side to be important for KKR. The same question will be for Naveen Bhai, but a different twist. I want to pick one player from SRH and one player from KKR that you think will be performing today.
So it's a nice twist, Pratik bhai. Okay. Sorry. I will pick Quinton de Kock due to the law of averages because Quinton de Kock is always like to play upfront against the seamers. He will always tackle the seamers. He likes to tackle the seamers, which they're going to bowl 140s, 150, 135 kilometers per hour bowling bowlers. So I will pick Quinton de Kock from KKR and I will pick NKR from SRH. I want Quinton de Kock to play really well because he's a absolute beast when he plays for Mumbai Indians. Sadly, we lost him. So, because Pat Cummins, Shami Ahmad, both of them are really bowling at the pace without any variations. Quinton de Kock will always loves to tackle these guys. He struggles against the spinners, quality spinners, but he will tackle those seamers for fun, I think.
Okay, so good picks from Naveen Bhai also. So for the final segment, I will coming to Arunish Bhai, who will be the winner in today's encounter.
Yeah, I'll be again favoring KKR because of the simple reason that they have advantage before as well, and now they're coming good in this game due to the strengths of their bowling lineup in this particular ground and the stat that they have. And also, I'll be picking Andre Russell as well, who can create impact today in today's game, especially considering it's been played in Eden Gardens.
Okay, so it was a core bowler for Jeetbo from Arunish Bhai. I want to go with Sagar Bhai, who will win. Will it again breathe fire?
I'm going with Orange Army, that is Sunrisers Hyderabad. And when you look at KKR side last year and this year, so there is a huge difference. And I think definitely with with the captain that Pat Cummins is, he always likes to give it back to the teams that he's lost against. So with that mindset, with that kind of a mindset, I'm pretty sure that SRH will win today against KKR.
Naveen Bhai. The same question goes to you. Who will win?
If KKR spinners fired up in the first half or second half, KKR might have a slight edge because whoever having a quality of spinners in Eden Gardens will get the might edge. That's all. KKR having just 51 and SRH having 49 out of 100. But I don't write off SRH for sure due to the quality of spinners that KKR having. That's why I give just 2 extra percentage for them. Due to Varun Chakravarti having a great stats against SRH, Sunil Narain is a dangerous guy. So that's why. That's the quality of spinners lacking in SRH. So I'm going for KKR. Light edge.
Okay, so it's 2-1 in the favor of KKR. So for my predictions, I want to go with the Orange Army again with the, like Sagar Bhai said, and even Naveen Bhai said with the heavy spin attack will dominate in the Eden Gardens. But I want to say that SRH having good spin batting, the players who can bat well against spin like Nitish Kumar Reddy and Henrik Klassen, even Aniket Verma as he shown in the previous match against, he batted well against Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav. So I am thinking that this match will be going to Orange Army. So, guys, that was our video for today's match. Hope you liked it, and please comment down your views, your thoughts, who will win, your predictions, and whose thoughts you like the most. Thank you so much. Keep watching Cricket Zenify. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thanks.